Hey everyone, it's Adele and April from Just Say Scrap with Close to My Heart, and we are here with our 51st Technique Tuesday. So today we are continuing on our stamping journey,
Yes.
and this week's stamping is...
Background stamping, lots of fun.
Yes, so we are going to teach you how to make backgrounds with your stamps. We've done this before, but this is in a slightly different way. So, ready?
I am ready.
All right, here we go.
When you're creating your own pattern paper, you want to use a stamp that has a few features to it. So we are using the Constellation stamp, which is only available until August 31st.
It's a cute one.
This one's a really cute one. I'm going to be using 6 stamps. In the past, I've used like 8 or 9 to create the pattern paper. I'm going to be using 3 different color inks: Glacier, Canary, and Sapphire. And we're going to create a little bit of background on this 4x4. So I'm going to turn over my Versamat first. These stamps have been well loved, so they don't need to be seasoned, but just remember that if you get a new stamp, you just want to rub it against your skin to season it, and then you want to test it on a scratch piece of paper before you actually stamp on your project. Since I'm going to be going off the edges, I'm going to put a scrap piece of paper underneath my 4x4, and I am going to start with the Canary.
Oops.
Sorry, April. I'm going to start with the Canary, and I'm going to start with the smaller stamps. So this is a little star, and what you want to do is you want to create a pattern on your paper in a triangular motion,
I
right?
guess you can say.
Triangular pattern. Okay. So
Patterns.
yes. So
Also be careful, once again, when you're putting this in, because it's such a tiny
it's
stamp.
tiny.
You will get ink on the edge.
Yes. So with tiny stamps like this, you don't need to like squish it into the ink pad. You could just do a tap, 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 and that normally gets the ink on the surface. And then you just lightly press down, because if you press down too hard, you might...
Like this.
Oh, she's going to show you. Yeah, you might get something like that. Now, can you please clean that?
With my handy dandy spritz cleaner.
Yay!
Thanks, Cover.
So you just, when it's a smaller stamp, you just want to tap lightly and then tap on your paper. So I created a triangle here, and I created a triangle here, and I'm going to create a triangle here. And I'm going to move on to one of our other smaller stamps, and I'm going to use the Glacier.
Or sapphire.
Sapphire, I love Sapphire. Sapphire will be used. So again, it's small, so it's just like a tap, 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 and I'm gonna create that triangle again. And you're gonna wanna leave enough
Room for your bigger stamps.
room, yes, thank you, for your bigger stamps, so.
And your triangles can be huge. They don't have to
Yes.
be. And they could be obtuse or acute.
Oh, April remembers, I don't remember my triangles.
Well, you made an obtuse one here, so that's it.
Ah, okay. Or what's an isosceles? I don't remember what that one looks like. And this is going to be a little bit bigger stamp, but it's still thin enough to tap, 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 and just place on your paper. And when you're doing something like this with the background, you don't want to have your stamp in the same orientation. You want to make sure that you twist it around a little bit so that it's different.
And don't be afraid to go off the paper either.
Right. Go off the paper. And now we're going to get to the bigger stamps, and I'm
Sapphire.
going to use the Sapphire. And now the triangular patterns here don't really matter much because this is where we're filling in the larger spaces. So
That looks like a dog.
these are constellations, and I'm sorry, but I'm not very good with my constellations either. But I love this stamp because it looks so cool.
You didn't use the Big Dipper? Oh, you're using the Little Dipper.
I'm using the Little Dipper, yes.
There's a Big Dipper on it.
And And even though these stamps may take a lot of space, they're still very thin. So when you have thin stamps like that, you could do the little tap tap and
You could always look through your block too. They are, remember,
right.
see-through.
And you don't, these are, when they have thin lines like this, again, you don't want to press down on them, because if you press down on them too much, you're going to get,
Yeah, and it's going to be thicker, and then some of them look weird.
yes, but I'm going to just add some more. Which one should I add some more of? You want another dog?
Sure, you can go off the paper a little bit too.
And I'm going to go off here, and then I'm going to take,
And what's cool about these is if you go
This
off the
one.
paper, it completely changes the constellation around.
yes, it does. And I'm going to take this one and go off the paper
Or you could just
here.
use the other constellations on the sheet.
Mm-hmm. And everybody knows the Big and Little Dipper, but there you go.
And that's how you make your own paper.
Right. And you could obviously do this on a 12 by 12. This looks really cool. I've done it on a 12 by 12 paper and done this constellation, so.
And that's Technique Tuesday. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoy. If you can't tell, we are hiking in the beautiful mountains of Vermont. So we're just gonna, ooh, sun. So,
We love smugs.
yes, so this is our view right now. But we are still continuing Technique Tuesday up here in the mountains. So like you saw last week, we are having fun, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
Yes, we will.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey everyone, it's Adele and April from Just Say Scrap. Oh, I should be this way.
Yes, we are.
And we are doing background.
Oh, one more time.
A selfie stick.
Mm-hmm.